Welcome everybody, my name is Tammy and this is Lemma's Creations DIY. Today what I'm going to make is a sign. First I take this sign that I got at Dollarama, and it's kind of like a slatted sign, and I give it a nice good coat of this Parisian Grey folk art chalk paint. The paint I usually get it at Walmart, and it's in their little crafters section. I paint the front, all inside the slots, the sides, and I paint the back. This sign only took about, I would say, 1.5 coats to get full coverage on it. What I mean by half a coat, it means that I just touched up spots here and there. I like working with chalk paint because it seems to dry really quick. And who likes to wait for paint to dry? Now that everything is painted and dried, I've done the front and the back, we're going to de-stress it a little bit. So what I do is I take some brown, I add a little bit of black to it, and then I add a little bit of water to it. This way it's almost like a stain instead of a paint, because I didn't want a full paint coverage on it, I just wanted kind of like a stain on it. So then I add a little bit of water, mix it all together, and then I take a dry brush and I just dry brush the stain all in the crevices of the slats and all on the edges, just to give it a little more of a weathered look. A little more of a distressed look. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I love having you here. If you like what you see, please don't be shy. Hit that subscribe button so you could see more content that I do. I do trash to treasure, lots of DIY crafts, and a lot of wood projects. So here what I'm doing is I'm going to stencil on some letters. Using this stencil that I picked up at Walmart and this little stencil brush that I had in my stash. I'm really not sure where I got it. I've had it for a really long time. And I'm using black paint that I got from Dollarama. I'm just going to dab on the paint on all my letters onto this sign. I do each individual letter, clean off my stencil, wait for it to dry, and then do the next letter. I'm not sure if there's an easier process to do this without getting paint all over, but this is how I had to do it. So first what it says is clean, single, looking for a mate. I got this saying off of Pinterest, and this idea of the sign off of Pinterest as well. So next what I'm doing is I'm taking some jute rope and I'm just measuring out enough to hang on that last slat. I tie a knot in the end. I tie a knot in both ends, mind you. And then I just glue that knot onto the board with some hot glue. And I do the same for the other side. Measure how long I would like it to hang, tie a knot, and then cut off the extra first, and then I glue that knot to the wood. Then I make 2 little tiny bows, just a regular simple bow, and I glue those on top of the knots just to give it a little extra something. Then I take these laundry clips, I forgot what they were called, clothes hanger clips, laundry clips, whatever you want to call those. And I decide to put 3 on there, and then I glue it to the back side of that clip. I glue it to the board so it stays in place. Ideally, I would have liked the wood ones instead of these plastic ones, but I had none in stock. So I just use these plastic ones instead. And this is what it looks like. I think it's kind of cute. It's a little different. So then when I was looking at it, I thought, I need something else. So I decided to make a bow. I'm not very good at making bows, but I try to show you here how I do it. I take a piece and I glue it into a circle, and then I take another piece, which would be the tails. I scrunch it up in the middle, making sure that my 2 loops are the same size. I scrunch it up in the middle using my fingers and I pinch it, and then I take the next piece and I scrunch that in the middle and I pinch it within my fingers and pull the edges down to the bottom so it looks like the tails. Then I take a zip tie and I zip tie it to the edge. I tighten it a little bit, and then before I completely tighten it, I fluff my bow, move my tails to make sure that they're in the right place, tighten it even more, and cut off the extra piece there. Dovetail my ends, and I have a pretty bow. Oh yes, I also take some more jute rope and I wrap it around the middle to hide that zip tie. Then I take the bow and I glue it right up there into the corner. Gives it a little something up there in that corner where it looks bare. And the blue bow matches the blue clothespins. That's what they are, clothespins. And there you have it. Cute sign for the laundry room. And there it is, hanging up in my laundry room. That's one of my kids' socks. It's missing its mate. It's clean, it's single, and it's looking for its mate. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button to get all my videos. You can also follow me on Instagram at Tammy-Lou Breault. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!